What's going on, everybody? Today is Monday, November 4th. I'm David Delano with GetSportsStrong.com. I'm going to give you guys some free college basketball and an NBA pick in this video. This is the first day of the college basketball season. We're going to ease on into it. For those of you guys that like the parlays, would I parlay these plays? No, I would not. I would make small, straight bets. If you don't want to make the straight bets, you don't have to play these games. These are just my opinions. But if you do want to play them, play with an amount that is manageable for you. This is going to be a marathon. Had a great college basketball season last year, but this is day one. Got so much stuff with new recruits coming in, transfer portal, all of those things. But do have some plays that I really like for today. If you'd like and subscribe to this channel, I would appreciate it. And if you do want to get locked in with my bets each and every day, you can check out the link in the description for that, and check me out over on GetSportsStrong.com. It's a work in progress. That's my platform, also on some bigger platforms as well, but that is mine. So first of all, let's go ahead and get into my college basketball best bet for today. It's going to be over the total. This is 11:30 Eastern time, 8:30 p.m. on the West Coast in the game between Gonzaga and Baylor. Gonzaga finished 8th last year scoring, averaging 83.4 points per game. They ranked 5th in the nation in offensive rating, led by senior Graham Ike, averaged 16.5 points per game last year. On the other side, Baylor averaged 79.9 points per game last year, which was 29th in the country. They were sixth in offensive rating. You've got Baylor's head coach here, Scott Drew, coming into his 22nd season. Mark Few over at Gonzaga coming into his 26th season. So we know how these teams like to play. They started off last season, high-scoring games. Gonzaga last year, 56% of their non-conference games went over the total. 64% of Baylor's non-conference games went over the total. Bit of a high total here, but I do like the over 156.5 on this game for Monday between Gonzaga and Baylor. That's going to be my best bet there. Some other plays that I like. I do like Missouri +5 against Memphis today. I think that, Penny Hardaway's team's always talented, but I don't think that there is a huge gap between these two teams. Memphis at times a little bit shaky. We'll see how Penny does in this one, but I think his team's a little bit overvalued. Give me Missouri +5. Also, I'm going for Kent State on the money line against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. This is in the MAC and Sun Belt Challenge. Should be some interesting games going on today. Kent, experienced team. Think that they're better. They're on the road, but I'm going to take I think that the gap, Kent has a much better team, I believe, to be getting them at -113 on the money line, basically a pick 'em. Give me Kent State on the money line there. And I'm also going to take the over 153 points in the Eastern Washington versus Colorado game. Colorado lost some talent to the NBA, but the way both of these teams tend to play, I think that we get over 153. So got Eastern Washington in Colorado over 153. Kent State on the money line, Missouri +5. And I've also got over 156.5 in the game between Baylor and Gonzaga. And one NBA play going for me today is going to be on the Los Angeles Lakers -7. They've won 6 straight games over the Pistons. The last 4 that they've won has been by at least 7 points. So we've got I locked it in at 6.5, but at the time of recording, it's at 7. So I still like that. Lakers -7. Let's just run into some of these other NBA games. Obviously not going to run through all of the college football games, but let's run down some of these NBA games. Do have an NFL best bet over on the site that is available in the description. I was leaning on the Mavericks minus the 4.5 against Indiana, but I'm going to go ahead and pass on that. Rick Carlisle's had the Pacers playing well against the Mavericks in the past. I do like the Mavericks minus the 4.5, but I'm going to pass on that. Also like the Boston Celtics. Don't really want to lay the 10.5 on the road, but Delano Hawks got the win and got their first cover against the spread last of the whole season. They're now 1-6 against the spread. 10.5-point underdog to the Celtics. Atlanta is at home, but they're coming on a back-to-back after beating New Orleans yesterday in a game that I had successfully had over the total in. Leaning on the Celtics minus the 10.5. Golden State Warriors in Washington, D.C. Election day tomorrow. Will the Warriors have a letdown spot? Don't really love the number of 9.5, especially with Steph Curry possibly not playing. I'm not expecting Curry to play. We'll see, but I still like the Warriors minus the 9.5, but cannot bet on everything. And also the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not going to pull the trigger on Milwaukee right now, but I'm playing the Cavs. 1-5 Milwaukee, 7-0 Cleveland. Milwaukee getting 7.5. I think that they got to show some heart tonight and cover that spread. If not, Doc Rivers, what the hell are you doing there? Probably time to make some changes in Milwaukee. But I'll lean with the Milwaukee Bucks plus the 7.5. The Golden State Warriors minus the 9.5. I will lean on the Boston Celtics minus the 10.5, and also lean on the Dallas Mavericks minus the 4.5. Those are leans, not personal bets. Personal bets are going to be on the Lakers minus 6.5 in the college basketball games that I told you, with over in the game between Colorado and Eastern Washington, over in the game between Baylor and Gonzaga, Kent State on the money line, and Missouri +4. Let me know what you guys like for today. Like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Also, follow me on Get Sports Strong at X. God bless and good luck.